Merry Christmas to one and all. Do you notice how much makeup I have on? I do, dang. Well, lots of makeup and good lighting. The sunlight is coming through, makes for, a pretty good face. But it's also smoke and mirrors. But hi, Merry Christmas, you guys. I love you all. I hope you're with family and enjoying your time. I am about to go out and about and nourish my own soul for the holidays. And wanted to give you guys a business tip before I head out the door. But let's see. Yes. I'm thinking if I should share something with you. I'm alone for Christmas and I am very okay with that. If I wanted to not be alone, I would make sure to not be alone. So I think a few people were concerned. They're like, Layla's all alone. I like being alone. If I didn't want to be alone, I will change it. So I don't know. Okay, I don't think I should say that. Should I? Oh, that's just me being real. Okay. So the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was knowing your audience. And I probably shouldn't have said the Christmas stuff. I want to talk to you guys about knowing your audience, because if you are offering, like, this is a business tip, by the way. So if you are trying to pursue the business of Young Living, which can be really fun, especially if you have good coaching, good training, good mentorship, and insights on what to do and what not to do, then it actually becomes a pretty fun experience. You can make it fun. But let's figure out who your audience is. Like, who, if you don't know your audience and you're just trying to promote yourself, promote your product to everyone, you're going to be highly disappointed and you're going to exhaust yourself. Because if I am promoting my product and services to everyone, I'm just going to get a lot of haters because they're not interested in my lifestyle, they're not interested in my product, they're not interested in this business. So instead, I'm going to get a lot of resistance from them, and then I'm just going to feel bad because they don't want me, they don't want my product, they don't want my opportunity, and I'm going to get more no's, no, 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 go away, than necessary. For example, I talk about my sister and my brother-in-law a lot because it's like the thing that's happening right now. But okay, so let's, like, if I can say my brother-in-law, he's a pharmacist, and he is very quick to know what medication is needed in order to alleviate anything in his family, and that's his expertise. But for example, what if I were trying to educate someone on essential oils when they are just like gung-ho pharmaceutical person, and that's all they want in their lives, and they really love the smell of like Pine Sol or, cleaning products that are in the mainstream stores. If that person is perfectly happy with their chemicals and their medication, and they show zero interest in nature, in plants, or in natural remedies or clean eating, then that person may or may not be my audience. Eventually, like, why would I spend all my time trying to change that person? Like, you need to change, you need to change. No, they don't need to change. Leave them alone. It's the same as if someone were to come up to me and say, take drugs, medicine, medicine, medicine. I believe in medicine, but later. Or use Pine Sol and Windex and Clorox. And they keep shoving that in my face. I'd be like, you need to stop. You're annoying me. And now you're disrespecting me. Now you're trying to change my lifestyle. You're trying to change my person. And you're trying to change the things that I believe in. So now you're offending me as a person. So on the flip side of that, as someone who loves natural remedies and plants and herbs, and I just want plants and a preventative lifestyle, like I'm juicing still, no more pizza. That pizza did me wrong and my body, I got sick from it, but it did me right in my soul as a comfort food. But you have to know your audience. You have to know who you're speaking to. Now, If you find somebody that is face to face and they also already on their own believe in natural remedies, they want to live a healthier lifestyle, they are noticing that the mainstream way of doing things is not working for them anymore, then that person might be your audience. You need to have a picture perfect. No, not perfect. I'm sorry. You need to have a picture of who you think your audience is. Your audience is not going to be someone who hates natural remedies and thinks they're stupid. Your audience is going to be people who want a non-toxic lifestyle, or someone who's ready for a more natural approach to supporting their bodies or wellness, or, you know, like, or babies, right? Like, if people don't care about what goes in their, on top of the skin of their baby, I mean, come on, they're babies. I'm such a mom at heart that I love babies, and like, I'm very protective of them. So what goes on top of a baby, like my sister, she would use all the baby products. I'm so, like, I always talk about her. I love her. I just think, like, we just have a different lifestyle. And she gets annoyed with me because she always knows that I'm trying to, like, change her. Okay, fine, I'll leave her alone. But do you see how they get annoyed? Now, imagine if it wasn't my sister. Imagine if it was someone else, some stranger, who's like, I'm not sure about Young Living and the products, and now you're annoying me. So for sure, I don't like you. And for sure, I don't like your company. So now they have associated you being pushy, you annoying them, you offending them, to your product, your opportunity, and your company. You are the representative of the goodness of this company. If you are going about it and talking to people in a condescending way, or a pushy way, or a salesy way, that in turn reflects on you as a business person, you as an entrepreneur, and on to the company. So they now think that Young Living is pushy. They think MLNs, or network marketers, are annoying and pushy and disrespectful. So they are associating how you treat them with the whole shebang. So instead, who is your audience? Your audience is gonna be like, okay, now that's for the products, right? Because Young Living, the plants are so powerful. I put Copaiba, dude, my tooth needed support. My gums needed support. It just wasn't quite right, if you know what I mean. Do you know you have to be compliant? You cannot just say that these things are medicine, because they're not medicine. You need to be very, very careful. They will shut down your company, your entrepreneurial business, your downline, if you say that this is medicine and if you claim that it has medical properties. It's a plant. And Copaiba is a tree, so you need to make sure that you indicate that it is supporting your body, not, I'm trying to get the reflection, not healing or medicating your body. That's not what this company, that's not what the FDA agrees with. Just look at me keep twirling it. So I needed tooth support, and I found out that Copaiba is often used to support babies while they're teething. So my teeth needed support. So I put 1 drop of this on my finger and I rubbed it on my tooth, and it was supported. Thanks, Copaiba. So I don't want Ambisol. That's what it's called, yeah? The tooth numbing thing. I don't want to go to the dentist until I have to. Did you know you could remineralize your teeth? Did you know that? Research it. You can remineralize your teeth. If you have a cavity, you can remineralize it by changing your diet. So, I mean, how did the people 7,000 million years ago, how did they handle life without a dentist? They remineralize their teeth. Research that before you just stop going to the dentist. I researched it and I figured out what it was. So anyway, before I do Ambisol, before I do like some sort of chemical in my mouth, I personally, this is just who I am, I want to try the most natural remedy first. This, if you research Copaiba, you're also going to get information about how it works similarly to CBD oil, something like that. There's this property in Copaiba. Put Copaiba versus CBD oil, you're going to get a ton of information. All right, so that's your audience. You get it? Like, I am your audience, but I already love my Young Living I'm already a member. So, but if I were not a member, I would be your audience because I want natural remedies. I've ditched all the chemicals, etc., etc. Next, done with product, ready for business. If you are offering someone a business opportunity, you need to know who your audience is. Your audience is not going to be a like homebody, matronly grandma who has no interest in talking to new people, who's not really driven. She might be retired and over it. That's not your audience. Why? Because they don't want a new business. They don't want to be a business owner. They're not interested. Like I actually have this this lady friend that I've observed, and I've noticed she's not interested in doing the business because you know why? She's like, I'm fine. Or like she just doesn't want it. And I can tell. But or also, for example, my audience for business opportunities is not going to be the gal or the guy. Don't assume that engineering is only for guys. It's for girls too, of course, women. Mine is not going to be the person who is a computer science person who loves coding HTML codes and like is thriving and everyone wants him to do HTML and he's just like the star player in his company. Why would that person leave? He's in demand at his current company. Why would he leave to start a Young Living like all natural business unless he likes all natural? He loves the products. Your audience for business needs to also be similar to your audience for the product, right? Like if he's a computer genius, then let him go be a computer genius. Business opportunity is not going to be for the person. I have a person who's just not interested. She's like, oh, it's stressing me out. I don't want to do it. If a business opportunity of being a home-based business is going to stress someone out, then it's not for them. Now, so you need to understand who your business opportunity is for. However, you want to know who my audience is? If someone is teachable, driven, someone who wants to financially help their family, someone who needs help financially in general, or someone who needs to have the finances available to hire a babysitter more often so they can have sanity of mind again. My audience is someone who has a little bit of business savviness or who can learn how to be business savvy. My audience is someone who's not afraid to talk to people, or if they're a little bit afraid to talk to people, who are willing to get over those humps to talk to people, those hurdles. So you need to be aware of who you are and who's going to want your product and who's going to want your opportunity. And you're looking for that, and it's a filtering system. So that's my tip for today. If you have targeted goals like that, then you're not just fumbling all over the place. You actually know the who's out there. So hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I'm going to go to the beach. So love you guys so much. Talk later.